All right, we're going to be keeping this one on the draw. So commentary will be slightly limited. In case you missed my previous video, I've been commentating so much that I've been making some of like the biggest errors possible, like skipping my turn completely, brainstorming into a bowmaster that's like actually in play. Like I can't even begin to name them. Like all the fundamentals that I normally get right. It's they're mulliganing to 6. It's tougher, like, because I do a lot of work first and then I play some Magic. So me starting to play is kind of like I played 5 matches where like my brain is already kind of, mush. So I'll talk here and there, but I'd rather play better and have you kind of like watch that, Thoughtseize, than me play just like a maniac. Because like I'll go back and I'll look at my games and I'm like, what were you thinking? Like the most blatantly obvious things you shouldn't do, I am doing. And I think it's either trying to commentate too much, okay, as expected, that and just other things, I guess. But this is like Orzhov tokens, perhaps. Stoneforge or Pierce. Actually, Batterskull can... Okay, yeah. Do I want to keep up Spell Pierce? Like, are they playing Staff of the Storyteller turn 2? And if they do, is it that big of a deal? Not really. I think Ponder's going to be good here. They probably do have... Okay, that is extremely aggressive. This is not what I thought it was. Spell Pierce? Okay, so we're doing something here. This is not Orzhov tokens. Oh, well, there's that card you didn't want. So it seems like Force of Will, maybe removal. None of these. Okay, that's good. They don't know about these two. And we can just do so. Batterskull, Ponder, and Flooded Strand. Sure. They think they're going to be getting Bowmaster off or something. I don't know what's going on there, but that's fantastic. Let's just do this. I'm going to get Coat because if they don't kill it, I still have Batterskull to bring in, which isn't that bad. And if I get Kaldra and they do kill it, I'm stuck with these 2 huge paperweights, so to speak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. They don't know about Brainstorm and Back to Basics. Yeah, Flooded Strand I played. So Ponder and Equipment. So they know about those 3. I like keeping these open just to give myself a reminder of that. A land would be fantastic. I'm just going to play, depending on how they tap, of course. Back to Basics is really good in this meta where people just play horrible, horrible land bases. Land bases? Is that even a... Don't mind me. Okay. Is this just Reanimator? It is. Okay, cool. I can dig it. Like actual Reanimator. And this is going to be really hard to beat, actually. Yeah, okay. I don't think there was much I could have done except maybe realizing that and brainstorming. Okay. Jace bounce. We can also race. I mean, it's not a good race. How else can I get rid of this besides Jace? Land here would be fantastic. They are at 8, so does this have lifelink? No, it doesn't. So this is actually decent. Okay, a day late and $1 short. I cannot afford to ponder and not hit a land. That's how they win. So let's keep that. This is actually a pretty good section for us. They know about... Yeah, it's not lifelink. Old school Reanimator. Are you attacking? Oh, wow. Okay. I haven't done the math, but just like they attack for 7, I gain 4. Like they're going to be dead in 2 hits. They're not going to be able to attack like that, plus Cryptic Coat's coming in after that. I got to stop talking. I'm about to go through my... I want to bring this in to gain life. I got to stop talking. It's like, I just can't stop talking. It's funny, I was doing a no commentary, and here I am in like the chat the whole time. That is really good. I keep Stoneforge up. I'm countering anything that could possibly destroy that. But yeah, Coat's coming in next turn. And then I can just attack with everyone. And I don't even need to play a Swords. Wow, what a game. All right, we did it. Nice. Old school Reanimator. I do have love for this. See, this is a thing where I don't know when this video is going up. It's either right around the ban announcement or after. I do have a lot of respect for Entomb. I do feel like it is kind of a pillar, but the way it's used in blue-black tempo is kind of like, eh. So if it had to go, I wouldn't shed a tear. But I do love seeing it in actual Reanimator shells, like real Reanimator decks where that's the main focus. Okay, so this and this and this are the biggest ones. This is black and red. I mean, these hit like, you know, draw 2, discard 2. Is there anything else I really want to bring that in for? Their mana base is kind of wonky. I don't mind taking out one Jace in this. Batterskull can be iffy. Ending, yeah. I think the other one probably would be an ending. They have shown that their mana is quite junk. I don't mind keeping Plows in. Do I want Lavinia? Like, what are they casting? No, probably not. Consign, what, like a Grizzlebrand? No, you can't even do that because it's not that's activated. Stony Silence. So there's possibility for these two. I just don't think their red cards are worth forcing. If they want to draw 2, discard 2, let them. I think this is good. Let's roll with this. If it needs to change anything, if there's a game 3, we can take this out. But winning game 1 is fantastic. They really went hardcore on that first turn hand disruption now. Not the worst in the world, but I'll keep it. Even if they strip our Force of Will, we have ways to Brainstorm. And we have mana. Let's keep. Mulligans to 6. I will keep on the strength of my 7, even though it's not that strong. This is like, you know, Thoughtseize effect, Entomb, Reanimate, or Entomb, Animate Dead. So they need quite a few cards to do that. They're on the play, and they mulligan, so they're seeing less cards, obviously. Anything? And for the record, I don't like forcing the Entomb effect, especially games 2 and 3. It depends mostly on your hands, but because like when they cast Reanimate and you surgical it, it's just so fantastic. Like they lose out on a lot that way. Like they can't reanimate it. I'm gonna stop talking. This also could be a Chain of Smog. So playing this means if I Brainstorm, I'd be looking for, say, like a Plow. But keeping blue means I can Brainstorm, which I probably don't want to do because you see 3 cards and then you see 1 deeper. It's not a good Brainstorm. I see people doing that sometimes and I'm like, ugh. Like, thank you for doing that against me. They could also have Bowmaster, right? Like a Juke with Bowmasters or maybe... you know, I'll let them have that. That's fine. Snap? Are you going to reanimate Snap and then Thoughtseize it? I think they are, right? All right, they can do that and I'll just like Brainstorm in response. Like if they're reanimating Snapcaster, like feel free. Like Exhume, right? I think that is their line, which means their hand is quite weak. Okay. They are not doing that. Which makes me wonder if they have a Bowmaster. Probably would have been a good time to do that in between. That's fantastic. Do I want to play back to basics? So what do? In response, if they did something in response, that would be something I did want to force. Because, yeah, they're going to need like, okay, so if I back to basics, they entomb in response. I force it, then they'd have to entomb. Yeah, they're just not going to have a lot of lands unless they have one more. So let's go back to basics here. Now, this would be a time where I would Force of Will and Entomb, because then they can just force untap and then reanimate, right? They say force, I meant Entomb. So, yeah. And I would pitch Brainstorm. It's redundant. What has been revealed here. So, Snap no more. Back to basics no more. Island no more. So, Narset, Force of Will, Brainstorm, Brainstorm. So, they don't know about the Strand. So now they have to make some meticulous decisions based upon the lands that they want to use as Lotus Petals. They could have a Red Blast too. That's something to keep in mind. I'd let it go if they did. That's not my fight. I could Brainstorm here if they have a Bowmaster. I can just force that and then they have no lands. They would need like Petal and then something else. But Narset also helps me look at some pretty sweet cards. That also turns off Faceless Looting. Let's do that. And I can keep this up for whatever I need, whether it's white or blue. Like Surgical here is fantastic. Surgical here is fantastic. Yep, face up, right in my hand, in your face. The hooks are going in, so to speak. I could probably just force that. Like, we know we're taking that. So then they would need to... I think forcing that's the best. They don't have Veil. So if I force this, then what do they need? Thoughtseize? Land. Yeah, let's keep that. We have Narset to get more cards. Something else here? Okay, that's cool. I don't even care about, like I said, I don't care about fighting over that. That's fine. Sure. I pitched a Brainstorm. Okay. So I want to go for max value here. I'm going to Brainstorm, shuffle, and then use Narset. Yeah. We have some fantastic cards to put back. This doesn't play around discard, but good luck playing around it now, right? That is fantastic. So we have blue. Are we going to need 3 whites for any reason? I don't think so. Can also hit it back to basics here. Just because it's... do I want double plow? Like, what's this going to be for? Maybe an Animate Dead? Yeah, sure. Like, if they're going to be, what's it called, thought seizing me, they're not going to be taking one of those. Okay. Good turn. So they don't know about double this. It's very hard. Like, they got to take Surgical, and if they take Surgical, I just snap. Sure. They can Veil of Summer. That is something to throw out there. So we use this and this. This is the hand that they know of, these two. Okay. I don't think Snap is a good beater here. Like, there's no Brainstorms. There is a Brainstorm. I think it's just 2 value. Plus, if they had a Narset, a Bowmaster, which they'd probably use, I think I'm going to give it one more turn now that I can play around a Bowmaster if they have it. I don't know why Reanimator would have it. I'm just throwing that out there. Mr. Commentator is just talking like a madman. This is like every thought possible just dumped out. But yeah, blue for Brainstorm. I can Swords a Bowman if needed. Unless they do something here that... So discard is just like, sure, take it. Snapcaster Mage. That's actually pretty good. So they're going to get Thoughtseize. I don't mind getting that. I can then just snap, right? So just make sure I don't take all of them. Because they're going to take that card from my hand anyway, right? Like Thoughtseize. Okay. Let's not take them from my hand. Did I not... Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's how you lose games. Yep. Wow, I cannot believe that just happened. I thought it was... Man. Okay, I let him have it. I don't know if that was me talking or just being redonkulous. The arrow that was targeting Snapcaster, I thought that was the surgical, but okay. Sure. Oh, what a gift. But yeah, this is why I've stopped commentating, like things like this. I don't know if I can attribute it to that, but like things like this shouldn't happen. And it's really frustrating when you're playing in leagues and you like just skip over an entire turn. My goodness. Okay, well, let's do it right this time. This game would have been so far over. All right, targeting this. And now, let's see. Click on this, choose this, this. Like, isn't it highlighted right there? Oh, that's the highlight. Okay, excuse me. Just gotta... Let's look at my deck, make sure I like it. Do I want to plow it or prismatic? Prismatic is better against Animate Dead if they have like an Iona. Let's just see what I draw. Well, I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, it shouldn't really matter. Still can be like land, reanimate or Entomb Reanimate. I don't have any more snaps in my graveyard. But yeah, this has been the Topic Tundra struggle. Attempting to play Magic while like super brain dead, because like I said, I do work before. And I'm just going to stop. That was a win. We won. Let's take it as a win and move on.